Have you ever wondered how artificial intelligence learns? In this video, we're going to take a visual journey into the fascinating world of neural networks and learn how they learn. You might have heard of neural networks before, but what are they exactly? Well, imagine a vast network of interconnected nodes. These nodes work together to process and analyze data, much like a team of experts collaborating on a complex task. But how do these networks learn? It all starts with training. The first step in training a neural network is to feed it with data. This data can be anything from numbers and text to images and sounds. The neural network processes this data by passing it through a series of layers, each layer made up of multiple nodes. As the data passes through these layers, the nodes perform calculations on the data, transforming it at each step. Now, here's where things get interesting. The nodes in the neural network have weights associated with them. These weights determine the strength of the connection between the nodes. During training, the neural network adjusts these weights based on the input data. The goal is to find the optimal set of weights that will allow the network to accurately process and classify the data. But how does the neural network know when it has the right weights? That's where the concept of an activation function comes in. Activation functions introduce nonlinearity into the model, allowing it to learn complex patterns and relationships in the data. By applying an activation function to the output of each node, the neural network can approximate any continuous function. During training, the neural network compares its output to the desired output and calculates an error value. The goal is to minimize this error. Once the error is minimized, the training is complete, and the neural network is ready to make predictions on new, unseen data. Now let's talk about how we can visualize this learning process. One way is to use abstract shapes to represent the data, nodes, and connections. We can use different colors to represent different classes or categories of data. For example, blue for one class and red for another. This makes it easy to see how the neural network is separating the data into different classes. Another way to visualize the learning process is to use glowing lines to represent the connections between the nodes. The strength of the glow can represent the weight of the connection. As the neural network learns, the weights are adjusted and the connections become stronger. We can also visualize the evolution of the patterns over time. By representing the activation of the nodes as a pattern of light, we can see how the neural network is transforming the input data at each step. This gives us a glimpse into the inner workings of the neural network and how it is learning to classify the data. In conclusion, neural networks are powerful tools for analyzing data and making predictions. They learn by adjusting the weights of the connections between nodes in a network. By understanding how neural networks learn, we can better understand how artificial intelligence works. And who knows, maybe one day we'll even be able to create AI systems that can learn anything. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun science and tech stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.